I welcome everyone to our YouTube channel AU Agri Organics. In this video we will see the syllabus and how to prepare for UGC NET JRF, especially for paper 1. So this video will be useful for all the students those who are preparing for UGC NET JRF in this cycle, that is December 2022 cycle, in which the exam is going to appear in last week of February or in the first week of March, like that. So they have announced the exam date also. Before going to this video, if you are new to your channel, you can subscribe our channel, because we will regularly upload important quizzes for that is daily 5 quizzes for UGC NET JRF preparation. We will upload it as a shorts. And another one important information, we have created a separate telegram group for UGC NET JRF preparation, so you can join that telegram group, which the link is given in the description of this video. We will give that daily 5 quizzes in the mode of shorts video only, that is we will give it in within 1 minute as shorts video. You cannot get it that shorts if you have subscribed to our channel. We will share that link of that shorts in our telegram group, so you can join our telegram group. So for this, when we come to UGC netonline.in, we can able to see this syllabus and the subject. For example, here subject code is 00, that is general paper on teaching and research aptitude paper 1. Here the syllabus has been given in English and Hindi. The question will be in bilingual, that is both in English and Hindi. Majority of the students will attend only in English, so we have downloaded the syllabus for this paper 1, and for the other subjects also syllabus is there. You can download for your subjects. Okay, now we can go to paper 1. With respect to the paper 1, I have downloaded this syllabus. This is the syllabus for paper 1, that is general paper 1 teaching and research aptitude, code number is 00. So with respect to this paper 1, there will be 50 questions. Each question carries 2 marks, and there are 10 units in this first paper. So from each unit 5 questions will be asked in examination. So based on this, we can classify into different 10 units. We can able to tell how we can score easily at least 35 to 40 questions correct here. That is, you can surely get 70 to 80 marks in this paper 1 if you have planned well and if you have prepared very well. For this, you have to prepare somewhat deep. If you are preparing for this December 2022 cycle, then you have to somewhat be careful about this one. With respect to this unit 1, there are different topics such as teaching aptitude, what are the concepts of the teaching, next with respect to learner characteristics. If you are from agriculture background, surely you might have studied all this in your extension courses, so this will be very useful to you. And what are the methods of teaching, like that everything will be there, so you have to go thorough with this. Another one important information with regard to the book is the book that I have already informed in our previous videos also. So that book, that UGC NET JRF paper 1 by KVS Madan, that book is a very important book. I will give the link of that book also in this video, so you can buy that book. Our suggestion is that book. If you are having some other book also, it will be okay for you. With respect to this book, they have given all the 10 units separately, and they have given the workout questions also, so you can, after preparing or after completing your preparation, you can work out that one. The updated version, that is 2022 version of that book is available. You can get that book also. Next, research aptitude, you might have studied what are the types of the research, how you will do the research, how you have to write the thesis, how to write the article, what are the ethics in that research. Everything you may have studied during your research ethics course, and communication skills and writing skills in PGS course, so that will be very useful for you here. Next, to the regard to this comprehension, there will be one passage. From that passage 5 questions will be asked. You can clearly or you can easily score 5 questions, that is 10 marks from this unit 3rd, if you have well understood that paragraph. Before that, you have to practice some questions, so for that also they have given in that book. Next, with respect to the communication, what are the types of communication, characteristics of the communication, how an effective communication has to be made, what are the different types, how they will communicate between the groups or within the classroom, what will be the barriers. Next, how the mass media, suppose this radio or television or group meeting, like that everything will be there. So this communication also you may have studied in your extension courses, so that will be useful for you. You have to keep that as a basis, and you have to prepare based on this. Next, with respect to this mathematical reasoning and aptitude, this is somewhat difficult for you, but you can easily score here also. What are the types of the reasoning? Next, with respect to the number series or letter series, they will give some numbers, letters 1 2 3, what is next number, 1 3 5, next is 7, what is next number, that is 9, like that there will will be number series. Next, mathematical aptitudes also will be there. If you are preparing for any group examinations or banking examination like that, then you can easily attend this one. Fraction, time and distance, ratio, proportion and percentage. Next, with respect to this profit loss, interest and discounting, what are the averages, this will be very useful for you. So you can easily calculate this questions and you can easily attend. You can easily able to score 5 questions, that is 10 marks from this mathematical reasoning and aptitude also. But with respect to this book, they have given everything clearly in this book, so you can able to score easily from this unit 5 also. Next, with respect to this logical reasoning, you have to understand something. There will be some figures or some others. Next, with respect to this Vedic education, they have given everything, but with respect to this Indian education or how it was during the time of Buddhist period or Vedic period or some other period, it will be somewhat difficult only. But if you are okay, you can read, otherwise you can skip this unit 6. But with respect to this first point, that is arguments, they will ask some 1 or 2 questions regard to this argument, and for this deductive and inductive reasoning and analogies is also somewhat important in this content. They will ask 2 to 3 questions from this, and they will ask at least 2 to 3 questions from this Indian logic or old Vedic education like that. But you have to know something at least about the argument, so this argument will be very useful to you. Next, with respect to data interpretation, this one I have told in my video that I have spent more than 35 minutes for attending this question only. That is first 5 question will be this data interpretation only. They will give some pie chart or graph, some other thing, and you have to calculate what are the questions they are asked. They will ask 5 questions from that particular point or particular graph or that information, and we have to calculate carefully and we have to select the answer. You can easily score 5 marks, that is 10 marks from this unit 8, unit 7 also. Next, with respect to unit 8, all are well known about this information and communication technology, what is mean by email, what is mean by intranet, how we are doing video conferencing, what are the applications or apps that are using for video conferencing such as Zoom or Google Meet or something like that. Next, with respect to what are the digital initiatives in higher agriculture, we can be able to see MOOCs courses. Next, MOOCs courses like that, massive open online courses will be there. Next, how ICT or information communication technologies useful in the government, that is management of the government, how we are applying everything through this information communication technology only, that is online application, how these are made. So this will be very useful to you. Next is YM courses like that. So these things also have clearly mentioned about in that book, so you can read that book. Next, with respect to people development and environment, this millennium development and sustainable development courses are goals are very important to you, so you can easily go through this one. In that book they have given this one. Next, with respect to human and environment interaction, actually this everything is with regard to the environmental science only. If you are preparing for environmental science, this will be very useful, very easy and very useful to you. So this 9th unit is very important for environmental science student also. If you prepare something here, you can able to attend at least 10 to 15 questions in paper 2 of your environmental science. So this is very important to you, but you have to keep very well thorough about this millennium sustainable development goals. Next, with respect to environmental issues such as all the types of the pollution, next impact of that pollution on human health, what are the some other methods of pollutions, or what are the sources of energy such as solar energy, wind energy, hydrothermal, how these nuclear disasters are occurring or occurred. Next, how the natural disasters are occurred, and what are the conservation measures that are taken by national level or international level, and what are the treaties or some other programs signed between various countries of the world. Everything you have to know from this. So this unit 9 also they have given very well in that book. Next, with respect to this unit 10, higher education system. So before starting of the British India, how the education system was there. During the British India, how the education system was there. According to the Christian missionaries, how the education system was there. During the Vedic period, how it was there. Next, with respect to now new education policy, 2019 new education policy. Now some other everything is there. We are updating day by day. So how this education system has changed or occurred in India, everything they have given here. So you have to know about this higher education system also. But based on this, I will give only one suggestion. UGC NET paper 1 book by KVS Madhan book will be very useful to you. So if you need, you can can buy that book. I will suggest that book because I prepared more than 1.5 years with that book only, so it will be very very useful to you. You can able to read very clearly and you can able to work out very clearly. If you are interested in some other book also, you can get that book. Next, with respect to education, if any new updates are given by any central government or any central government authorities, you have to note that one also. Next, what are the some new initiatives, national higher education project, like that many new things will be there. You have to concentrate somewhat on that also, because one or question, two questions will be from that. And with respect to education, what are the acts or some other programs are there, you concentrate somewhat more on this, that also. If you are able to score 70 to 80 marks in paper 1, surely you will get confident to attend paper 2, and surely you will clear NET JRF. So you have to be well thorough in that paper 1, but within short time it is somewhat difficult to prepare. If you want to clear this UGC NET JRF, you have to concentrate somewhat more on paper 1, especially with regard to this logical reasoning or mathematical aptitude. Next, research ethics. Next, that interpretation. From that itself you can able to easily attend 20 questions, surely you can get, but you have to concentrate on that one, you have to practice on that one. Thank you.